Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we will thoroughly explore Apple. Our initial report was released on our website on Friday, the 18th of July, 2025. Now, we aim to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You don't want to overlook any vital updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, which is powered by GPT-4, available at StockInvest.us. Leverage the capabilities of AI to receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies globally today. Please keep in mind that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 30th of June, 2025, our system has ranked Apple as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 2.59. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced a gain of 2.93%. This equates to an average return of 0.21% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is currently moving within a horizontal trend, and further movements within this trend can be anticipated. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 1.5% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 5.22% to 3.86%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 9.79%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 29.48% to 4.37% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $148.92 and $220.42. Our latest daily update for Apple includes the headline, Apple stock upgraded to buy candidate. The Apple stock price gained approximately 0.552% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 18th of July, 2025. The price increased from $210.02 to $211.18. During this trading day, the stock fluctuated by 0.99%, reaching a low of $209.70 and a high of $211.79. Although the price has risen in 6 out of the last 10 days, it remains down by 1.01% over this period. Notably, trading volume increased on the last day alongside the price, a positive technical indicator, with 579,000 more shares traded than the previous day. Overall, 48 million shares changed hands, amounting to approximately $10.2 billion. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $260.10, while the lowest price was $169.21. Currently, the price is 18.81%, or $48.92, below the 52-week high of $260.10, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Apple's stock faces significant scrutiny as we approach the earnings report due by the end of July. Despite a seemingly strong second quarter, investors are urged to reconsider their positions as bearish sentiment surrounds the stock, reflecting concerns about its long-term growth potential. The recent drop of approximately 19% in share value throughout the year raises red flags for many, emphasizing the need for careful evaluation. Additionally, a class action lawsuit has emerged against Apple, prompted by allegations of securities fraud. This legal action could exert downward pressure on the stock in the near term, presenting challenges for investor confidence and potentially deterring new buyers or long-term holders. On a positive note, Apple has secured partnerships that could bolster its market positioning, such as collaborations involving MP materials, which may enhance supply chain resilience, especially concerning rare materials. However, competition remains fierce, particularly from Netflix, whose latest results appear to overshadow Apple TV+, highlighting potential vulnerabilities in Apple's content strategy. As short-term uncertainties loom, fundamental concerns persist about Apple's capacity to maintain its growth trajectory in a rapidly evolving tech landscape. These factors collectively suggest that while short-term volatility may persist, the long-term outlook for Apple will heavily depend on its ability to address immediate challenges and adapt strategically in the competitive environment. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 18th of July 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Apple Incorporated a hold grade with a hold action. On the same day, Jefferies also assigned Apple Incorporated a hold grade, but with an upgrade action. On Thursday, the 3rd of July 2025, UBS reported a neutral grade for Apple Incorporated with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 24th of June 2025, Barclays issued an underweight grade for Apple Incorporated with a hold action. On Friday, the 13th of June 2025, Morgan Stanley assigned an overweight grade to Apple Incorporated with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Apple stock a general neutral rating. They view the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell, while the price-to-book ratio is rated as a strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Apple. The Apple stock displays buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, a general buy signal emerges from the relationship between these two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. On any downward corrections, support is expected at $210.38 and $204.32. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal was noted from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indicator. However, some negative signals have also been observed, potentially impacting short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, July 3, 2025, and thus far, the stock has decreased by 1.01%. Further decline is anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal from 11 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 11 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 15 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 13 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 21 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 4 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 88 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. Apple finds support from accumulated volume at $205.35. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be expected when the support is tested. This stock is typically traded at a solid volume, and with minor daily fluctuations, the risk is deemed low. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $2.09, which is a change of 0.99% between its high and low. In the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 1.38%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Apple, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 31st of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $1.42. Keep an eye on these numbers as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple is at $211.25. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be an important level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Apple encounters its first support level at $205.35. If this support level holds, it could present a promising entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Apple from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 12th of May, 2025, Chris Kondo conducted an insider sale of 4,486 shares of common stock. On the 23rd of April, 2025, Kevin Parrott conducted an insider sale of 4,570 shares of common stock. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parrott conducted an insider sale of 5,111 shares of restricted stock units. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parrott conducted another insider sale of 5,817 shares of restricted stock units. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parrott also conducted an insider purchase of 16,458 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative with a ratio of negative 18.353. Overall, insiders purchased 1,389,288 shares and sold 1,992,668 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $203.15. Representing a decrease of 3.8%. This stock experiences low daily fluctuations, which indicates a lower risk. There is currently a sell signal due to a pivot top that was identified 10 days ago. Is Apple stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators are looking positive, leading us to believe that the current price level may present a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance for Apple stock to perform well in the near term. Consequently, we have revised our analysis from a hold or accumulate recommendation to a buy candidate. After assessing the volatility and market movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 21st of July, we anticipate that Apple will open lower by approximately 288 cents, starting at a price of $210.89. We want to remind you that trading carries a significant risk of monetary loss, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not rely solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with warm regards from everyone here at Stock Invest.